everyone, welcome back to Shop Life. We're back at it again with this E24 635 CSI. We've been stripping the car. We pulled out the whole rear end, got a lot of the stuff ready for the engine and transmission to get out, but we still have quite a bit to go. We're gonna take off this hood since it is all smashed in. We can't really lift it up all the way. We're gonna take the hood off, take off everything in the engine bay, and then just drop everything from the bottom with the front suspension and all. So it's gonna be a long night ahead of us. Let's get to it. All right, now that the hood's off, we can start taking all this stuff off. We'll take the battery out, air box, like even the windshield washer tank, coolant tank. We're just gonna pull as much of the stuff out as we can, just because, you know, we never know when he might need the extra parts or if he wants to sell them. But we're gonna try to keep the engine as complete as we can. So we'll just pull all the harnesses off, take off the fuel line, take off the coolant hoses and all that, and throw all the cables, obviously. Let's get to it. Alright, the motor's ready to come out. We've got pretty much everything unbolted. Only thing that's holding it in now are the subframe bolts. I've got jack stands, the jacks, everything's in place. I'm just going to remove all the subframe bolts and then we'll lift the car up. That part's released. Let's go up slowly. Ow. And it's out!
Yep.
Finally. That's actually not too bad. This is the first time I've pulled out an M30 out of a E24.
The E21 has a different engine?
Yeah. E21 is a lot smaller.
What about the transmission?
Yeah, different too. But I mean, you can use that one from there. From the E21, you can use that 5-speed manual. The automatics are completely different. Alright. It's a pretty small automatic. And these actually do have dipsticks. Alright, as you can see, there's no more engine in there. There's no more engine over here. I actually ended up taking off the engine off the whole subframe and all the suspension, putting it on a pallet, and even just took off all the stuff off of the front subframe, all the suspension as well. Just got all of that separated, so it's easier for the owner to actually sell each thing and part it out. As you can see, we've got a little bit of spillage still. I did, actually drain most of the transmission fluid and everything, but still ended up spilling quite a bit. We'll clean all that up. But anyways, now what I need to do is I need to put this car on this back lift, because the owner of this car, he still wants to take a few more things off of it, and I actually do need to start working on other cars, and I'm just gonna put that on there. This is Selena's LS3 swap, runs and drives, it's not a big deal. Let's move that out, put that back on there. We're just gonna figure out how we're gonna push this without any suspension, any wheels. Might have to do something sketchy with a couple of dollies, but nothing that we haven't done before. And hopefully this will be out of here in no time. We gotta figure out how we're gonna get this car to the back lift. Hopefully it's not too heavy since there's no interior. Obviously all the drivetrain, all the suspension, everything is out. So hopefully we should be able to just put on a couple of dollies and push it back. Alright, so I've got everything situated on the dollies. It is very sketchy to say the least. But I've got jacks all around just in case if the dollies were to break, or if the wood were to slip or anything like that. Now we just need some more muscle to push it back. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was kind of a pain to get all that stuff out, but we finally got it out, pushed it over to this lift. Hopefully the rest of the stuff that he wants, we'll be able to pull it all out and we can take it to the scrapyard. But anyways, if you guys have any, if you guys like this kind of videos, make sure you leave a comment down below, like the video, go follow us on all of the social media, and thank you guys for watching.
No beamer when I pull in the sun. Change on me just like Polo the Don. Don't be fronting, girl, you know I'm the one. Number 2 is not an option and they know they can't stop me. Take off, I can't take no breaks off. I've been working